I'm standing down in a valley next to a creek about half a mile from the Mississippi River in the great state of Missouri, and I am in the most epic patch of pawpaw trees right now. Pawpaw is one of North America's probably least known edible fruits, and it grows in absolute abundance when it's in the right location. And it is a floodplain tree, and we are basically in a floodplain right here with constant moisture, some shade, and lots of water. What we're doing today is we are hunting for seeds to plant. I think we've got some that are almost ripe. The ones that I'm seeing from down here are green. Of course, the squirrels know exactly when to pick them, and they're pretty high for us to get to. There we go. Find a arrowhead?
Nope.
They're often used in Oriental.
I feel like animal
Oriental
intestines.
cooking. They are so weird. They're closer to flesh than they are to a plant. This is an absolutely beautiful location, but I've only found 2 pawpaws so far, other than some green ones. They're definitely not ready yet. We've also gone hunting for Indian artifacts. And it's very interesting. There's a gentleman that runs a shop in town, and he told me about this spot down here. And he said, pawpaw trees and Indian artifacts go together. In places where he finds Indian artifacts around here, he also finds pawpaw trees. And if he finds pawpaw trees, he finds Indian artifacts. So he believes that the pawpaw was carried and planted or protected or preserved in tandem with the settlement locations by the natives. So it's a very interesting indicator. That's what we got so far. Not super productive, but we could take these seeds and germinate them once these fruit fully ripen, hopefully on the counter. We can germinate them and put them in our own food forest. The pawpaw is a very useful food forest species because, as you can see, these trees are growing under almost complete canopy, And they are fruiting. Now they're not fruiting as much as if you had improved varieties in your backyard and if you were trying to get them to be pollinated properly, either with you hand pollinating them or hanging some chicken necks around them to attract the flies, because pawpaws are pollinated by carrion seekers. So, you know, it's useful to have a shade fruit tree, even if it's not super productive. It's beautiful and it's delicious. And it's a native to North America, so there's multiple reasons why you could put them in. And if you have a spot, perhaps where you have some extra oaks or a lower moisture spot alongside your house, a pawpaw tree is a good way to go. There's a book by Michael Judd called For the Love of Pawpaws, which is an ode to this wonderful tree. I have that book. I supported the campaign for it and really appreciate it. So Michael, good work. That's a tree worth looking into if you like pawpaws. And you can also learn more about various food forest trees and how they grow in a more southern food forest in my book, Create Your Own Florida Food Forest, where we cover many, many, many different species. Thanks for watching. This has been wonderful. It's very much like being in the understory of the tropical rainforest here in beautiful Missouri, and kind of makes me a little homesick for the Caribbean of all places, even though this is Zone 6 and that's near the equator. But what a wonderful place. Thank you all for joining me. Catch you next time. And until then, may your thumbs always be green.